Hello everyone, my name is Paola. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be creating fun tracker. So if you're ready, let's plan together. So it's been a long time since I last created a video, but today I think it's gonna be a good one, a fun one, and this is why I have all of these amazing things out here. So let me show you. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that every year I create this page, and I think it's a fun way to just have an overview of how often I connect or not with some of my friends. It's also a reminder to be thoughtful and just build and work on those relationships. So this is the one that we have for reference, so we'll be creating something like this. So let's start. First of all, I'm going to take this is my work board that I'm going to use just because I already did the cutting. I took one of these Post-its that I think has the perfect size. The squares are really good and they work really well with my dot markers, as you can see here. So I used to do only blue, but last year I used color pens to draw over the lines. So let me show you. This is my pouch where I keep all my tools, my basic tools. Let me show you. This is my correction tape. This is a bone, washi tape card, my tweezers, small scissors, white pen, of course. I have my cutter with some blades, also a precision cutter, an eraser, and I have two sets of rules, one to cut things, which is metal, and the other one is just a regular rule, and a small glue pen. So let me just put all this back. I needed this one, but I wanted to show you what I carry here. This goes with me everywhere, and we'll be using some of these, I'm sure. Let me just put some of these away. This we'll be using, and these I don't need. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just take a pen, a black one, and for that I'm going to go with, let's do a classic Flair pen in the black shade, and I'm just gonna go over these lines like so, like making sure I try to cover that blue behind as much as I can. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done with this process. It seems like a lot of work, but it actually took me just a couple of minutes to do. I use what I have in hand, so that's why I use this, and I enjoy drawing the lines. I have no problem with that, but I was thinking I could also make this like a template for myself in the future that I can use over and over and print and cut, but maybe next year. So now that we have that, this is ready. I use this one as reference to cut the size of this one, and let me grab this paper here. This is what I want to use. This is a nice thick paper. I like the color here. And the first thing I'm going to do is just add this header. I took out this book to see if something calls my attention. I do not have all the letters, but this is quite new, so I think in this one would be fun. I'm planning to use the stick bakes to decorate, so let me just use this one. I'm gonna grab my tweezers and grab my words. Let me see, what colors do we have so I can have different ones. The other thing I'm using my ruler for is to keep my letters straight, so I'm gonna do it like this, using this like bottom line for reference. So my header is straight. Just move this a little bit over so you can see what I'm doing. Sign all the letters that we need. And I came up with this idea just because I sometimes lose track of time, you might say. Sometimes, like this year, I travel a lot, so time goes by really quick when you're traveling, and you're just kind of thinking in a dozen different things, and you just sometimes forget to call your friends or keep in touch. And I think it is very important to stay in touch. It's a way you can let people know that you care, that you're thinking about them, and I think that's really important. I think that's one of the reasons I have really good friends, and they have been my friends for a very long time. Like, the people I call my close friends have been there in my life for a very long time. People I met at work, but now we are really close and we keep in touch. People back from school, from high school. So I thought this would be a fun way to remind myself to be present in their lives, So let me just put this here. I think I have to do it a little bit higher just because, as you can see here, this takes a lot of space. This will go in the center up here. Just pull this like so down. A little bit like magic. Let's use our bone here so this can be flat and with no bubbles. So see, the ruler had a little bit of that black pen that I just used for the lines. Let's see, it's not going away that way, but I'm planning to use some washi tape, so it doesn't matter. Let me just white out this right here. And I'm thinking, I love this illustration here, but since I'm using the stick babes, this won't go with the decor, so let me just cover that. This is quite a lot of whiteout, but this can be easily covered with the stickers that I'm gonna use. Okay, so what's next? I do want to keep using this little icon here, which is in this sticker book. Let me just see if I have more of those. Here they are. I think there are 2 pages. Yes. So let me just grab that one. Okay. Got it. So let's put it right here, and I'm gonna try to find some new letters that said tracker. I tried to go with a different font that has a different size. I think this ones would be good. They have a little bit of that shine. So let's do that. Did I put my ruler away? Yes, I did. Okay, again. So let me grab all the letters that I need. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before with that one. Let me just move this so you can see better. And one of the things I'm going to do is that I use these Polaroid frames for this one, and I think I'm going to use some of those again because I thought that was a fun idea. So we'll see how it goes, because those are a little bit fragile. They tear up easily, so I hope it's not too much work because they're really pretty. They're from Narrative Hues. Okay, let's see. And I use my tweezers for this process just because it makes it easier for me. I think it helps to be a little bit more precise, and also because I don't leave my fingerprints like behind the stickers. So that way when I press them down with my bone, they look better. They don't have those like white fingerprints that are left there when I touch them with my fingers. And I did add a little bit of moisturizer to my face, so my hands maybe have a little bit of that, greasy residue, so I don't want that on my page either. Okay, so this is done. Let me just place it down here. And I wanted to have some black letters because if you're not familiar with these Stick Babes, let me just show you. They are these really cute dolls, but they are all, or most of them are outlined with a black pen, kind of. So I think that would be good. So my idea is to do like, the concept is like friends through every season. So I think this would be fun just because of that. And I'm gonna grab different dolls from different seasons and just put them around the page like a frame. Let me just place this first. I'll probably do something else with the frame of this. And I'll just add a little glue so this holds in place like that. I don't know if you can see, but the glue has a little bit of a blue tint just so you can see where you're going, but it would very easily fade out and turn back to transparent or clear, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so now we have that. I just realized this is like kind of a water-based thing, so I hope I don't smudge it with my hands. Let's do want to go with some of the bigger dolls because they have different shapes, but I think the big dolls would be good to work with as they fill the space as well. This is a little bit stuck there. Okay, let's do. I do need space for my names right here, so I have to keep that in mind. And let me see, I want to use some washi. I was like this one, but I want to add some color also, maybe with that one. So let's do this here first, and then I can cut probably the excess tape afterwards. Get my cutter. I should be using my cutting board, but I'm doing it very gently, so I hope I don't damage my desk over here. Let's do this kind of as a frame, like so. I think I'm going to use the excess tape just to keep the page from moving, so that would be helpful. And let me add a little bit of color with this tape here, maybe to cover this a little bit. Like that. And I'm gonna be adding some of the cute dolls around the whole page. So I want to use different dolls that have those reference to the different seasons. Let's see. I want to keep like a margin here. This is gonna be as far as I can go, so I don't lose the space to right there. Let's see, what else do we have? Because I know we have Halloween ones, which are really cute as well. Let me just do this one to pull a little bit of that black to the middle of the page. And we have this one with the cute hat. So I'm looking for colors that help me balance the page. So if you can see here, this is this bright pink, and I have it here. This is the black and the black, and that's how I try to balance the page. I want to do a little bit bright colors because we have yellow up here on the title. So let me grab this one, which is really fun. She's so cute with her little glasses. These are probably one of my favorite stickers ever. They're just so cute. And I'm gonna keep adding some of these all throughout the page so we can okay, so maybe a couple more. Get out some details, like maybe a little cut, so we can cover this like that. Just push it a little bit so you can see that bubble. And let's see if to a different season. Do we want, I have this on here, but I have glasses and glasses still. This one's really fun. I think I have had this book for I don't know how long, and this is the first time I've seen this cute, like kind of for the 4th of July sticker. She's so cute. Maybe should I just move them a little bit? Let's see. So we can have better spacing. Like that will work better, I think. And then we'll move her a little bit to the top. I don't know why, and if you have, or if you use Happy Planner stickers, just let me know if you think the same way, but I feel like older stickers, these are really old, and I think they were easier to pull off the page, so the page doesn't rip as it happens now. I don't know if they change anything, but I feel like it used to be easier just to pull the stickers from the pages without damaging them. Okay, so it's already started, it's already ripped, but I really want to use, see, it happened again. Let me see. I used to do this with my tweezers. Maybe this way it's easier. Or maybe we'll sacrifice the first one, and once that works, the next one will work better. Let's see. And I'm trying to pull as gently as I can. I'm gonna try to pull different ones. So I just have to cut once. We'll see if that works. I'm scared. But as you can see there, I think there are 4 different frames, which are really pretty. So let me just cut right here. And the best way to tell this is just like pulling that way. So let's do hair like that. Then, oops, maybe here. I'll do it like that, and I repunch that later, because I think that serves like, it almost looks like a memory album. You have all your memories with your friends and the different seasons. So I thought that would be fun, like that. And since it's, let me just do that over, I don't want to cover her face with the letters, so I'm gonna try to redo that one and place it a little bit higher, like that. Better. So yeah, this looks as a memory album. They're really cute. I can't go that far to the right, so just move this a little bit this way, like so. And I think I'm gonna do all of them, so we need 4 more. So see, once you take the first one off, it's a little bit easier to do the rest. So let me just go, just damage it. I heard it break. because if I try to do it like tear it like that, I know it'd be a disaster. I'm quite sure. So let's do that. We only have a couple more to go. As you can see, I'm trying to tilt the frames a little bit to add a little bit more of a graphic interest, because I thought it would be a little bit boring to have them all straight. And let me see if I can save this one, because I don't like to waste them. The roll is quite full, but still, just do this with my tweezers. And then there you go. This would be the last one. Okay. I like the little hearts too. Okay, so I think as far as decorations, this is all I'm gonna do. The other thing missing is the months. So I have this book here, which is amazing. I do use a lot of undated planners, so I love this book just because of that. It's so helpful. And I remember they had this, okay, the page fell off, so that's wonderful because it's gonna make my work a lot easier. I'm gonna grab these metal ruler that I showed you earlier, just because I think the sticker, it's a little bit too long for the space I have here. I think the months would fit just fine, I hope, because they're quite small, but the sticker, it's a little bit longer, so I'm gonna trim that like so, so I can just pull them out without having to cut them afterwards, if that makes any sense. I think this would be a little bit easier. So let me just grab the months, and I'm gonna place this that way. I usually place them facing this way, so just bend this a little bit so I can take my months off the page, but they're stuck to the paper. Okay, got it. They're gonna be overlapping, I think, just a little bit, and I'm trying to place them as straight as I can and making sure they're centered in that square, like in the corresponding space. Let's see. Last year I cut the months so they will only have the 3 first letters, but I think it's also fun that this, you can read the whole month with these. So let me see, do I want it here or do I want it here? I think this would look better, and I can trim the excess here later. So I think that would look a little strange, like if they didn't start all at the same place. At least in my mind, that's what I think. It's so strange, like to the video, as I said earlier, I haven't made a video. I don't know, I think it might be over maybe 6 months or even more, so I'm nervous. But this is a fun way to make a comeback. This page, I enjoy making it a lot, and it's part of the process that I go through when I'm setting up my planner for the year. This is one of the first pages I make. And since I don't have all of my planners yet, because I was traveling and I just got home just a few days ago, I don't have my planners yet, so excited to get them soon, but I still want to start working on my setup, and this way I feel I'm doing the work, making progress, and I love making this page. Okay, so basically what you're seeing is the page finished. I'm gonna remove all that excess sticker paper just because when the time comes that I add the dots in the square, the ink won't transfer if that was easier if I don't cut them off. Okay, so final touches, I'm gonna go over this with the bones so the colors are a little brighter, just because the Polaroid frames are kind of have kind of a matte finish, so if I don't go over them, the colors wash away a bit. So that's that, and I'm gonna cut the excess washi as well, and for that I'm using the scissors that I love just because they have a finish that prevents, there's our titanium non-stick scissors, so they would prevent all that glue and stickiness to remain in your scissors. They're super sharp. I just love them. I love the sound of the scissors going through the paper, which I don't know if you can catch up to that because I'm using my headphones for this one. But here it is. This is the page. I think it turned out really, really cute. I think eventually I'm gonna try to find like a quote or something to go here because I don't like this white space. And I'm gonna write the names of my friends here. And I do have my puncher. These I was very hesitant to spend money on just because it's a little bit expensive, but I think it's really worth the money. So if you're thinking about it, it's really easy. As you can see, you don't have to have the super large puncher to do little projects like this one. I missed that a little bit. That's a little bit off, but it doesn't matter. So it only takes a few seconds to fix your holes, as you can see here. And I thought I could show you that. And then I'm gonna do it the other way so I can have the first one like that. So you just close it and you're done. And that's it. This is my friend's tracker. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you try this at home. So if you enjoyed this video, please just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more. See you in the next one. Bye.